What's up, everybody? That was a bit loud. Sorry, I apologize. I'm excited. I am going to be working on developing bulk dropshipping software with 2 other individuals. And it's really exciting because this isn't just like random people. These are 2 people, and I'm not going to go into the conditions of what's happening here and how I know them, but I will say that they have already been working together. They have an established dynamic. It's a front-end and a back-end developer. And then I have information and market because of you guys, because of the YouTube channel, and also because of my awareness about dropshipping and also the dropshipping business. There's a lot of ways, there's a lot of software that could be made specifically for bulk dropshipping. Some of it also useful to optimizers, but there's loads of things that could be made way, way better by actually me being involved in making software specifically for what I do. And the potential for that is pretty crazy. And like I said, it's with somebody who I've known for a long time. And I've lived with in the past, and we've worked on things together. So we're starting an LLC in like 3 weeks, pretty soon. And I'm gonna be there living with him for 2 weeks and then coming back to Wheeling. But there's all the variables for really cool stuff to happen, guys. Like seriously, wow, my mind is kind of blown, to be honest, because like all of the fuels to motivate all of these individuals and our existing relationships with one another and our specific tasks and specific purposes that we bring to the table and the motivations we have, again, it's going to be interesting, like really interesting. So I will keep you guys updated with everything that's happening with this. But the first thing that's being done is this cleaner. Because right, so with the bulk enterprise store, it's not a matter of how to make it profitable. I know with absolute certainty that the fees have been reduced to a point where they can much more than compensate for your sales will much more than compensate for your insertion fees, as long as you have a good filtration process. The problem is definitely violations in Vero, because in order to really take advantage of the potential profitability of a bulk dropshipping business, you have to be able to exponentially scale over and over again. Like, you can't just get 2 times bigger or 3 times bigger. You have to continuously get like 5, 10 times bigger and manage to still be able to function and be able to handle what the business throws at you, right? So what I'm getting at here is that you got to be able to grow exponentially, right? And the Vero thing, the way that account violations work is there's a cycle, and you can only get a certain amount of violations based on the category and account history within that time period. I don't know if it's 90 days, or I don't know if it's 3 months, or 6 months, or a year. I don't know if it's based on account size. I don't know. I know that the cycle exists, though. So when you're a like small or average sized account, normally it's hard to get too many of those violations to actually get in serious trouble within that time period, because you just don't have that much activity. You don't have that many items, right? But we're talking about lists of 200, 300, 400, a million potentially items in these stores. So it's a different game, right? And there's a lot of software needs at that point in order to be able to scale. And so what we're working on right now is a checker, basically. You can think of it as a checker or a cleaner. So you would use it regardless of what software you're using. And the idea is that you scan, basically, the URLs of items that you want to post, or maybe the titles of items that you want to post. And then you get a result of that scan, and it will tell you information about the listing, like not information it has to look up, but information it knows based on what category the listing is in, how much it costs, occurrences of keywords. So imagine you want to post an item, but you want to know if it's reasonably safe to post. So before you post the item, you just throw it in this scanner, right? And the scanner is going to look at a couple different things. It's going to look at the item's cost and its kind of risk, right? If it's a very highly priced item, then the scanner is going to be like, hey, this is a $100, $200 item or more. This could be quite profitable, but you will also be in a lot of trouble if, you know, it would flag it basically. And so you would be able to read all of the results, right? And it would have flags like, this item is more expensive. If you don't have cash flow, you have to be careful. It would have flags like, this is related to Vero and the Vero program. So there's some kind of report about the item leading to some kind of violation or ban. Anything to do with assault rifle or assault weapon parts, there's certain things you just can't sell on eBay, you can't mention at all. So it would do all of that, and the idea is that one, it's a necessity for the bulk business to scale. I have to have something that I can clean my results, my store lists with before I start the posting process. And the other angle of this is that it could be quite useful regardless of how you dropship, because having that, like, as long as it is an efficient database. And so I guess now I'll go over a little bit about what the minimum for this product would be to be able to be at a point where it would be sold. And so you would have to be able to scan those URLs, right? And it would need to be either in like a bulk mode where you can scan a whole list and just have it delete items that fail, or a single mode where you just put in either a small list or just one at a time, and that's meant for optimizers, right? So that service in those two ways. But also, you would need to be able to report items that you believe are problematic, because really that is the true potential of this software lies in having an audience that is actively reporting about what's going on. Because really, in order to avoid the most violations possible, you have to have that active, engaged community that is reporting it, and everybody is benefiting. So at that point, if you do it right, then the second a new person starts, either whether they're abusing a Vero profile or it's actually the real rights holder, if a new one starts to do something, then theoretically that only has to happen to one or two members of the group before everybody else knows about that latest Vero edition, right? So for the potential future of software like this, that community aspect, having some kind of feedback system where you guys can flag items and that kind of thing is going to be really, really, really important. And also then the last component, which I think is critical for a minimum viable product in this situation, at least one that I would be willing to sell to you guys, would be the ability to customize the flags, right? So you could just go with the default flags, which is what I use for my form of dropshipping. But maybe you don't want to just completely not sell anything to do with chairs or bedding or sheets or clothes or jewelry. Maybe you want to sell that stuff. In that case, you would need to be able to have the option to customize the fields that flag items unique to your needs, right? So then you could save that as like a set or an array. But those are the components, right? So we would need the ability to customize what it considers a flag. We would need it to be able to scan either big lists or just work in a way that is good for optimizers, right? Where you can just be like, okay, before I post this item, let's run it through this. And it just quickly gives you a summary of what the program thinks about the listing from a drop shipping perspective, right? And so that could potentially go a lot further, right? But these are the necessary components, and the community thing, the feedback thing, that if it has all of those things, I think that we'd be pretty gold. All right, guys, that's everything I'm gonna share with you today. Thanks for listening, and I will stay updated with the software stuff. If you guys have any comments, let me know. I'll read them, you know. So I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be interesting, definitely. It's definitely gonna be interesting. See you next time, guys. Ciao.